Ah, hello again, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Let's hope that's not going to be a problem. Welcome to the IGL Spring Circuit semifinals. We have a matchup in the upper half of the 3v3 East Tier 2 Division 4. It is BBC Red Bulls, the 16 seed, taking on the 5 seed Jaguars RL. And where is that? Here is the roster. And here's the roster. So Jaguars finished the season 5-1. Red Bulls finished the season 3-3. So here are the stats so far on one side and the other side. So on the Red Bull side, it's mostly been Griff, Squiddy, and Dilly. Murloc as a sub. Has come in and subbed a lot. He's putting up pretty respectable sub numbers and frontline numbers. And for the Jaguars, I guess I could look at the matchup to see who actually played, but again, these are respectable numbers, and I mean really good numbers for 5-1 team. This seems to be a slightly more defensive team, but I mean still like Cat Fancy and Deluxe Drew, could put the ball in the back of net, and like don't count out Gag. Um, you know these numbers might seem to be a little low, but I mean the leading setup person has good saves numbers. The shot percentages look a little low, but I mean, again, that's like all fine. But yeah, and yeah. So what happened the last time? So Jaguars 1-3. Um, and I mean, really, like you just look at the stat lines and take away with it. I mean, that's there you go, right there, right? Like that's an atrocious number, and like this is on par, and like all. I mean, again, like not only is this low, but like this is high. So it's not even like, you're just hitting, the area around the net. Like you're just basically putting it, the Red Bulls basically put it to where Jaguars could save it. So I mean, like, you know, that last series, I mean, that's the difference right there. If you just put the ball at your opponents, you know, make them get easy saves, right? Um, so yeah. So the question is, have the Red Bulls come out and adjusted? Yeah. Um, but I mean, they're they're gonna have to. I mean, I think like this is just seems to be the highlight. If this number goes up, the Red Bulls have a chance. I mean, also again when we look at the bracket, like the Jaguars finished as a 5 seed for a reason. There's a ton of 5-1 teams. Um, you know, and like some would argue about this, but I mean, like if this was a straight sweep, that's good on the Jaguars. You want to come out and just you know sweep your opponent, and then they beat the 4 seed, another 5-1 team. You know, possible that yeah, and they got like a forfeit because it's only it's a 1-0 win, which is disappointing, but whatever. Um, so yeah, like the Jaguars have come out and just taken care of business. Um, so, like, you know, props to them. They're in the semifinals for a reason. And as you can see, the winner of this gets to go play the 2 seed Tempest. They swept their opponent. Loser of this goes in the third place match against Frontside Esports. Um, so yeah, hey, there was the dream matchup, but that wasn't going to happen. We first had to beat IGC and then beat a 2 seed, and then beat a 3 seed. Like that wasn't happening. Yeah, the big what if. That's my threes team. Um, it seems so long ago. So yeah. So I mean, when you look at it, like at the very least, Red Bulls are peaking at the right time. If they've gotten a four game. Jaguars have a 4 game and a sweep. So it's like both teams are peaking pretty well. Um, I'm not sure what to make of this series because of that. I mean, again, it's this. If bad Red Bulls come out and, just feed the ball into the defenders, and that number goes up, in relative comparison to that, then it's like, you know, how Red Bull's going to win. Um, so they have to get this number up. And if it plays out like it does week 5, then, pencil in Jaguars for the sweep. So, yeah, we will see how this goes. There we go. So I have still no idea what to expect from the home side. Um, if they come out and play like they do, play like they normally have, this should be a series. But again, if they play like they did in week 5, or anytime they've decided to, like, pencil in that gold one trophy, um, you know, the Jaguars should clean sweep this. Like there's no doubt in my mind. So really, we're just gonna have to wait and see to see really which Red Bulls team shows up. So with that, we shall see what happens. It looks like a member of the Jaguars did not get pulled in. So Cynet is working perfectly. So while we wait on the third Jags member, you want to give a... Alright, there we go. So, starting rosters for the Red Bulls. Griff, Dilly, Squiddy. Over on the Jaguar side, Deluxe, Drew, Geg, and Jared Ace. This is the 5 seed versus the 16 seed. Tier 2 semifinals matchup, IGL Spring Circuit. And the long ball from Dilly opens up the scoring. Just barely beat the defender. And Geg could not get back there. So, 10 seconds into game 1. Red Bulls up top. Plenty of Rocket League to play. This is a best of 7 too. Griff drops it down. Geg is there. Intercepted. Just push it to the side. Jared up. Accidental back touch. But Drew is there. Dilly saves it to the side. Griff gets demoed. Dilly misses the ceiling hit. Geg gets it around Squiddy. That's a free goal. And Jared puts it away. And the Jaguars have tied it up. We haven't even played a minute yet. Some little ping pong action here. Nice clear from Jared. Or Gerard. Maybe I should just call him Ace. Squiddy around 1, going for the double. And puts it under Drew. Red Bulls regain the lead. 3:40 left in game 1. Geg sends it away. Griff pushes it back in. Drew returned to sender. Kind of a lucky save there from Squiddy. Off a bunch of misses. Most of them blue. Gerard with the shot. Saved. Drew puts it back in. Nice try there. Squiddy with the block. Goes Gerard trying to keep it alive. Geg could not get it around Griff. But Drew will. Ball goes in that corner. It might have come off of somebody's noggin. Dilly with some unconventional aerial. Nice save from Squiddy. But a slight double commit there. And Geg punishes that. Griff up. Weak touch. Saved by Drew. Pushes aside. Dilly just puts it in the middle. No one there. Squiddy just put that long. No one there. Oh, 2 blue misses. Geg punishes that defensive miscue. 3-2 Jaguars. 2 to go. Game 1. Drew with the slow play. Gets it around 1 and a second. Squiddy sends that down long. Jared. I'm gonna be stupidly changing how I think that's supposed to be pronounced all night. Ball's in the middle. Nice answer from the Red Bulls. Retying the game back up. It's a good challenge by Squiddy. Griff just pushes out the middle. Gets her around Geg. So we got a tie game here. 1:35 left. Drew pushes that to the side, not even giving Dill the chance. Ball mistouch. Drew's there to collect. Wins the 50. Goes out the middle though. Just a double demo. That net's open. And Griff is there with the pop off the backboard. Reads it. 108. And the demo attempt from Dill. Did throw the defender out. But there's plenty of time left in this game. Both teams combined for 7 already. So plenty of time for the Jaguars to tie this up. Griff intercepts that. He's trying to waste some time. Drew taking off the wall. Dill only could push it to the corner. Gerard's there. Squiddy sends it away. Drew back in. Oh, that was dangerous. Drew, with just to rotate across, almost gets the read too. Looks like an attempt at a pinch shot there. Right idea, they just couldn't steer it on. And the Red Bulls take game 1. So you just caught the end of game 1, Cole. 20 spring playoffs, week 3, game 1. So good play from both teams. They got down, responded. Red Bulls ultimately the victor there, 4-3 in game 1. But long series, best of 7. Jaguars looking to respond. Drew sends that down. Dilly just clears away. Oh, Drew misses off the side. Unfortunate. Dilly long sent ball again. Nice save by Gag. Can't really fault Gag. Probably not the touch that they wanted either. But, like, that's always so tough. But another early goal for Red Bulls. This time it took longer. 16 seconds. Squiddy with the miss. Okay, clears it away. There's Squiddy. Squiddy puts it in the middle. Griff. Griff gets it around the defense. And the Red Bulls are up 2-0 early. Still plenty of time, though. 34 seconds have passed in Game 2, but... based kind of like... even on the Week 5 series and just what we saw in Game 1, you know, the Jaguars should be able to come back. You know, they just, you know, need to do what they did. And far be it for me to offer advice. They're still playing. My team's not. I do like how the Jaguars are looking for demo plays there. Trying to just disrupt the Red Bulls. And they're not even really throwing themselves out of whack, for the most part. So, like, this is some smart play by them. Although it seems like they're slightly bunching up on defense, but it just may be they're just trying to get their attack going. What a save from Griff. Squiddy gets... Oh, could not get around Drew. Nice play by Drew. Drew trying to put in the middle. Goes under Dill. Drew beats Griff. Goes low and around. And the Jaguars took a little bit over a minute, but they've cut the deficit in half. 2 minutes have been played. Game 2. Red Bulls currently up 1-0 in the series. Gerard puts it in. Here comes Gag. Gag finds post. But Drew's there for the cleanup. And we got a tie game. Griff looks like they were avoiding demos. But didn't really do a good job of it. Still got clobbered. So just like that, we got a tie game. Nice response from the Jaguars. Dill kept it in. Yeah, it's sent away. Sent away? No. Couldn't get past the half. Dill pops that up. There's 2 there. Squiddy. Trot sends it away. Guess I wasn't on net. I was expecting the, the what a save from the arena announcer. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dill with a couple of challenges. Unfortunate, but still, a little under 2 to go. Jaguars have shown that they can respond. Griff, curious pass play there. Okay, given plenty of space. Nice bump by Gerard. That ball goes in. Dilly trying to send that out. Actually, that's a nice touch by Drew to get a inadvertent back pass. Drew sends that in. Nice 50 from Gerard. It's high though. Griff wins that 50 on Gag. So it's a challenge. Squiddy. Squiddy finds the open net off the backboard. Oh, Gag with the misread. Probably expecting a little bit more of a drop there. Instead it came out just out Gag's reach. So under a minute, Jaguars are back down by 2. But they did score their first 2 in like less than 20 seconds. What a save from Squid on Drew's dribble. Center. Dilly gets it around Gerard. Approaching 30 to go. Dill keeping that in. Squiddy. Oh, Squiddy with the touch. It beats 2 people. So 5-2, 26 to go. Game 2. Oh, the dunk by Dill. Someone looking for a goal for the road. And game 2 goes to BBC Red Bulls. Well, we're going to have to hope that's saved. So that game did get away from the Jaguars there in the second half. Um, so, not sure what they need to do. Probably just like watch bunching up into defensive zone. But you know, game 3. I mean, you know, this is like, you know, the John Madden part where I say like this is very important. It's especially important for the Jaguars. You just never want to be in that position where you have to win 4 in a row. But again, this is why we play these games. Still, second touch. Drew there for the clear. Gets it around a blue person. That's a wide open net. I don't think Drew knew that though. Probably completely fair too. Looks like Gerard was expecting someone there. Not sure. Banger of a hit. Oh, deal with the touch. Sends it downfield. But Gig is there. Gets credit for a save. Griff with the tactical whiff. Squiddy trying to push that out. Griff. Nice save from Drew. Still putting in the middle, no one there. Gig. Nice clear, gets it around Griff. Squiddy just sends it out. Drew back in. Griff with the miss. With the second miss. Squiddy finally able to send it away. Blocks Gig's attempt. Oh, missed touch from Drew. It looks like a defender did touch Griff's hit. Griff sends it back in. Oh, Squiddy with the redirect! Gig was not going to have that. Probably had a chance at Griff shot, but the redirect just... So, great first goal there from the Red Bulls. They have scored first in all 3 games. But again, Jaguars have shown that they can come back. Oh, there's 2 up for the Jaguars. There's centering. Gag. Griff there. Pushes it to the side. That comes back out in the middle. Drew given just all day. We got a meeting of the minds. Yield Rule 1. This will be interesting. What a block from Squiddy. Can Squiddy center it? Nice touch from Drew. Squiddy with the bump, but Griff misses. And some weird defending there by Squiddy, and Drew punishes that. Jaguars tied up, 1:35 left in Game 3. So right now, Jaguars are winning the 2v2 game. Griff with a tactical whiff. Griff just pushes that in the corner. Dill blocks Drew's attempt. Okay, keeping the play alive. Gotta get there first. Round Squiddy. Man, there are a whole bunch of cars there. Griff with the block. Okay, pushing it in. Dill with the clear. Gerard back in. Griff gonna take off his own wall. So Jaguars should get this ball after Red Bulls leave it. Squiddy with the block on Gerard. Trying to stay with it. No. Gag beats Squiddy. Nice block there from Gag. Griff with trying to pinch it away. Dill with the block. Ball touches. Overtime in Game 3. Series score is right now in favor of Red Bulls. 2-0. Jaguars looking to call this game back. Drew wins a 50 against Griff. Gag wins a 50 against Squid, as best as I can tell. Drew keeping that in. Dill sends that away. Gag back in. Dill. Not a good touch. But it is finally away. Drew trying to clear it. Oh! What happened? Was Drew blocked? No, just kind of a weird touch? I'm not sure. Well, this comes up a lot on stream. So, Jaguars know exactly what they need to do. They need to win 4 in a row. That's doable, especially considering who they're playing against. It's tough, but you know, if you want that gold one in your trophy collection, that's exactly what you gotta do. Red Bulls looking to put this series away. So Griff clears it away. Sends it to Squiddy. Drew's there. Drew gets demoed for their clear, but that's called putting your body there, or in this case, the car. Squiddy just pushes it off. Griff trying to send it away. I'm actually not sure what's going on here. Griff finds crossbar. Tried looking for the dunk, couldn't get it. And the follow-up, just, they weren't there. Gag punches it in. I don't think that was going in, but Dill credit with the save anyways. Griff sending it away. Squiddy hits it off Gag. I think Gag was trying for the block. Gerard working on Griff. Griff around Drew. Just sends it down. Drew sending it away. Dell looking for the double. Could not get it. So that was actually a smart touch backwards. Because Squiddy was right there. This is a good defensive play there from Jaguars. Couldn't see who actually did that. And I say that as someone who rails against, you know, touching it backwards. So Dilly just clears it away. Gerard is going to collect it. Oh, Griff is there. Don't think they saw Griff. But no harm, no foul. Still tied. No goals yet here in Game 4. Red Bulls are up 3-0 in this best of 7. Okay, puts that bad clear back in. Squiddy sends it away. Yeah, speed of the series has definitely changed, at least for this game. Griff gets it around Gag. Not an early goal for the Red Bulls, but they still do score first. There's 2:06 left here in Game 4. And Gag just misses it. So, Jaguars need a response. They're only down by 1. No need to fully panic yet. Miss from either side there. Oh, that goes in the middle. Aldrich is push it back. Gag around 1. Dill's there. Gerard gets around Dill, staying with it. Goes under Squiddy. On Griff. That's in. BBC slow to get back. Gerard with the dunk. Harassing Dill. And gets a slight touchback to Gag. Gag ties it up. 1:30 left in Game 4. Dill just puts it right into Drew. Squiddy could not get around Gerard. Griff. Dill with some experimental goaltending. Jaguars will take that. Dill not necessarily paying attention to the play. Flips through it. Jaguars find themselves in the lead. They will take that. Squiddy sends it long. Griff. Backboard. Nice touch by Greg to try and clear it. Griff puts it in the middle. Gets it around the defense. Keeps it alive. Squiddy. Squiddy misses. Gerard sends it away, but Dilly keeps it in. Squiddy off the ceiling. Griff around 2. Okay, last person back. Dilly. Griff with the dunk. And the Red Bulls have tied it up. Looks like Egg was trying to catch it. Griff gets the dunk on Gerard. 31 seconds left here in Game 4. Gag just sends it away. Griff. Squiddy. Misses. Gerard. Gag. Puts off the sidewall. Gerard trying to center. No one there. Probably smart to back off. Don't want to give a breakaway the other way. Not in a tie game. Not with overtime looming. Alright. Dilly with the save. Right out to Drew. Drew bangs that in. And to the shock of no one, Red Bulls once again failed to sweep someone. But nice response from the Jaguars. That's exactly what they need to do. And now the series is 3-1. We're going to Game 5. Game 5, 3-1. Jaguars want to stay in the upper bracket. Can't blame them. So, quick overtime win for the Jaguars there. Dilly sends that on. There's no one there. So, the Red Bulls have scored first in every game. And in the ones that they've scored early, they've won. But that doesn't mean anything because that's a very small sample size. Griff gets it around, but that's wide. Okay, just push it away. Nice save. Griff. Drew. Nice read off the backboard just to push it away. Couldn't get it all the way away. Okay, finally clears it. Nope. Griff sends it back in. There's Drew. Okay, with the block. Still. Nice block there. Couldn't see who the Jaguars defender that got the block, but Griff with the save. Squiddy sends it away. Griff sends it right to Gag. Gag could not punish him. Gag with the save. Griff was trying to do... It's hard to tell from that camera angle, to be honest. Griff, I guess, with the back touch still. Dropping it down. Oh. Gerard gets it around Squiddy. Trying to send that in. Oh, gets demoed. Dillies was blocked by Gag. Griff with the corner double touch. Double commit from Red Bulls. They need to be careful. Now this game is sped up. Don't know who that favors. Squiddy, save. Pushes it to the corner. Gets it around one. Oh, that is Griff. Squiddy off the sidewalk. Blocked by Drew. Dilly just sends that away. Gag returns it. Dill. What a play from the Red Bulls. That won't be enough, though. Jaguars have already come back from 2 in this series. 2:16 left, though. Game 5. Match point for Red Bulls. The only way Jaguars can win the series is if they do the reverse sweep. Again, I don't think it's time to panic. Griff reads it clear. Oh, Drew misses off the corner. Nice save from Gag. Gerard's there. Gerard with just the touch on the net. Some weird defending from BBC there. They let Jaguars back. They could let Jaguars back into it if they keep defending like that. Jaguars will take that. Like, there's another double commit. Ah, the Red Bulls double commit. And Red Bulls have let the Jaguars back into it. 2-30. So we got a tie game here in Game 5. Squiddy's going to be there first. Sends it in. Dill's up. With the redirect. Finds post. Dill cannot play on clangers. He's looking to be Tier 1 next session. That's on. Oh. Another double commit from the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls are panicking. Oh, double commit from the Jaguars. Squiddy sends that away. That's kept in. That's kept in. Save from Dilly. Drew up. Drops it close to the corner. Griff with the back pass. Squiddy around one, but Drew's there. Drew giving a little space. Dill blocks. Griff sends on net. That's out in the middle. Nice read from Drew there. Prevent any shenanigans. Squiddy sends it in. Drew sends that away. Griff is up. Keeps it in the zone. Jaguars have a chance. Dilly just tried to drop that. It's kept up by Drew. Oh! Drew misses the catch. Hits way too much on the front of the car. So overtime again. Third overtime of the series, I believe. Squiddy sends that in. Obviously golden goal for BBC Red Bulls. That's out in the middle. Demo play. Drew puts it high. Griff with the miss. Gag is given space. Double commit from the Red Bulls. Drew keeps it in. Griff sends it away. Another demo play. Jaguars with the pressure. Griff trying to get that away. Blocks. That's up. Squiddy wins the 50. Dill wide. Griff following it. But Drew's there. Drew high. Squiddy goes under. Griff looking to get around Gag. Dill. The bump play. Smart call out there from the Red Bulls. Griff goes right after Gerard. Gag could not catch Dilly. And slides it into the open net. And the Red Bulls, well, this time they BBC'd 4-1 them. They advance to the finals. Jaguars, that was a very valiant effort. They kept it close for the most time, with the exception of Game 2. Game 2 was a little wonky. Like, the games were all close. So your recap, and then we'll go talk to someone. Sure. So a 4-3 win for Red Bulls. I believe that was an early overtime finisher. Could be wrong. That was close. That was 2-2. Pretty close. Under 2 minutes. And it got away from Jaguars. Another close one there. Just a 2-1. Quick overtime victory for the Jaguars. Um, but there, the overtime, the bump play, sees off Red Bulls in 4-1. Let's go talk to some of these Red Bull idiots. Hi.
What's up?
Who wants to
Woo.
talk?
I think Squiddy should.
Dill. Thanks for volunteering,
You
Dill.
guys are dumb.
All right.
Alright, yeah, well, it's fine.
Yeah, I figured. Go to the booth.
Alright. What's up?
So, the question on everybody's mind is, when are you actually going to actually sweep an opponent?
Probably not for a while. Here, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
So when are we gonna get a sweep? I don't know. I don't think we like sweeps, apparently.
Yeah. Way to
It's been
BBC. Way did BBC 4-1 them?
I know. I
Now,
was thinking that. I was like, well, there goes the sweep. Like when they when we lost that game, I was like, ooh, this could be it.
yeah, you could get reverse swept too,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which would just be classic for this team. Okay, so now actually on the serious business.
Yeah.
So, in all seriousness, aside from game two, which kind of got away from the Jaguars, those were basically all very close games.
Yeah.
Save for I think the last 2 minutes of game two.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to try and change things up? Because I will say, I noticed the pace of game started slowing down, in games
Yeah.
3 and 4, and then it started speeding up again in game 5. Was that you guys, or were you guys actually reacting to the Jaguars in that instance?
I think it was a combination. So I know that so as we started going through the games in the match, the Jaguars started warming up to our gameplay. And of course they started adapting to how we were taking shots and making plays. So we just tried to adapt a little bit, and ourselves were trying to slow the ball down. And yeah, we were playing a little slower. I think it was a combination of that along with, I mean, we had a good lead and we were just trying to really focus on the gameplay and what we were exactly doing, because I mean, we weren't really making any mistakes, so we felt like we could really control whatever we wanted to at that point.
So then, well, I shouldn't say not necessarily game 4. Again, because it's close, the Jaguars did a really good job of responding. Like,
Oh yeah.
you guys. So the quirky fact of the series is when you guys scored first every time. When you
Oh
scored
wow.
first in the first 30, you won.
Mm-hmm.
Game 4, you still scored first, but you scored with I don't know, 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
think it's pretty
interesting.
accurate.
Which is interesting because that game still ended 3-2.
Right.
Um, but there there were some opportunities there to kind of impose your will.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, game two aside, the biggest lead was, well, game two ended with 3 goals, but the biggest lead was 2 goals. You
Right.
guys had a 2 goal lead twice. Jaguars
Mm-hmm.
came back once in game two, and when it looked like you guys had in game 5, they came back in a hurry again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm gonna be honest, it looked like you were the ones panicking there in game 5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how'd you guys calm down?
So I think one thing slowly doing. I think we just honestly, with how we were playing, like we were popping off, at the beginning of the match, the first few games, and like you said, we started slowing down, and especially in game 5, yeah, I seemed to be panicking. I know I was panicking a little bit, especially because like no shit, like this team, they respond very well to everything. So like anytime, like as you see how close the match, like aside from one game, anytime we score or got a lead, they came right back. Like sometimes just back-to-back goals within a couple seconds. So um yeah, I just, the biggest thing we were doing is just making sure to, keep our comms clean and to be able to just speak to what was happening, make sure there wasn't double commits. Because I feel like we started making mistakes near the end, and I think that could have also been due to panicking and trying to finish it out. But yeah, so yeah, just try to keep comms clean and just try to, just finish out the slate. Um, I know for me personally, I was doing my best to just play my role as the average Joe on the team, just because I let in the game we lost was entirely my fault. I just literally booped it to the opponent, and I think I let that get to me a little bit because I was just like, come on, man, like I know what to do on those, and I just tried to play faster than what I was going. So, but yeah, yeah,
All right, well, you're back in the finals.
yeah, yeah, we are. Should be fun. I'm pretty excited.
You get to play. You get to play the 2 seed.
Oh, who's that?
Let's go. Let's go find out. You're playing Tempest.
Oh, okay.
They swept the 3 seed.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, should be a fun match. I'll have to do some digging on them for a little bit, see what I can find. But yeah, should be good. Good match, hopefully. I know. I just once we hit playoffs, everything just clicked and we started playing really well. Especially this match. Like this match, since we played against the Jaguars in the regular season and they swept us, I think shows to what kind of team we are at this point. So, like, we're just here to do business and try to get that title, try to defend that title this time. So, I think we won it really bad, and I think it shows.
Yeah, I have the series pulled up, um, and I think the solution to that was not that 12 in the shooting percent column.
We had 12%.
You shot 12%.
Oh, and during the regular season?
Yeah, against the Jaguars.
Yeah, that was rough. And the same roster too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were atrocious. I don't know what. Honestly, I can't remember what happened that day.
Oh, I can
Um,
I can also tell you exactly what happened.
what?
It's this 8.33 for the Jaguars. That's the saves
Uh,
column.
oh, okay. So they were
No, I assume you
making shit
guys.
happen.
Well, no, I assume you guys were just shooting it right at them, not making them work.
Could be. Yeah, that's one thing actually I was working on. So obviously, most people know I was moving all week, so I wasn't really around. So I was doing a lot of free play and training. One thing I was also working on because I noticed we like when we reviewed our replays against them, we noticed that we were shooting it like pretty much right at them. And one thing that I worked on personally was to make sure my passes were not to them. It was more so, passing away from the net and also just playing the ball more as opposed to just smacking the ball as hard as I can, as quick as I can. And I think that, that helped out a little bit. And Griffin Squiddy, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
They wake up and they piss excellence. So,
All right. Well, congratulations.
well, thank you. Appreciate it. Excited to play in the finals and excited to hopefully take home a title for the BBC.
Yeah. So I have one more question. Um, it's actually related to the stream.
Yeah.
I have 3 people pulled up right now. Who do you want to go raid? You want to go raid Coyote, Tankard, or the IGL mothership?
I'd say Tank. Frank the
Okay.
Tank.
Okay. Let's see how I can screw this up.
Hell yeah.
Where is Stream Manager
Well,
View?
if you ain't screwing up, you ain't trying.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's go raid. Let's try and find this. This will be great. This is the first time.
First time we raided.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, tank is not live anymore.
Oh, Coyote then.
Okay.
Nothing against IGL, but they already have theirs. I like
Yeah.
to help out the little people.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go raid Coyote.
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. Oh, I'm taking your job.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go raid Coyote. So everyone, thanks for showing up.
Sweet, sweet. Whew. What a game.
Yeah. We can drop back down to your channel.
Yeah. All right. Oh shit. I got. Hey, we can go back to my channel. I got a Killer Queen Black match in 6 minutes. But yeah, I'll go to my channel for now.
Okay.
I'll see you in the red. Hey, BRB Squiddy.
Oh, I got it. I was panicking. I was joining the raid. Sorry. Please. Got a bit carried away. Hello? Wait, no. Hi? Hello? Can
What
I
up?
not be heard? You
I hear
scared
you.
me.
I hear you.
Good to know, good to know. I thought, oh, yep. Ooh, what a series. That show was fun.
Well,
Great.
you only got one more now.
Yep. Ah,
Don't rest on your laurels.
I won't. I'm not sure about Dill. He's gonna go slack off now.
Nah,
Nope, I
nah,
was hoping. What?
no, I think he's gonna go play Killer Queen Black
Oh,
because his
I
team is,
forgot that. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
his team is inexplicably in the semis.
Interesting. It's always fun. Ah, jeez.